If you're a healthcare professional or you're a fitness professional, one of the biggest questions I get is how can these two industries, these two providers, fitness professionals and healthcare professionals, how can they work together a little more seamless, right? You have one group who focuses on pain, injury, mobility, whatever it is. You have another industry who works on fitness, progressive overload, mobility, and injury as well. And so there's a gray line in between the two. And even if there wasn't a gray line, they both support the same people, which is patients, athletes, clients inside your communities. So the question is, we have these two disciplines and the specialties. How do you bridge them together? And one of the best exposures I had to this was working in pro sports. There was 9 disciplines per athlete. So you had a dietitian, an acupuncturist, a massage therapist, a physical therapist, a strength and conditioning coach, a technical coach, an athletic trainer. And everybody had a different domain, but they were all there for the athlete. And there's a couple takeaways that I've learned that can help you inside your community, whether you're in one or the other. Ultimately, it comes down to who is wearing what hat and when. So let me give you an example. If you have an athlete who is off season, they're not training for anything, but they need to develop good strength, a baseline level of flexibility, of endurance. In the off season, if that person's not injured, the captain, the head chef, the person who owns that would be the strength and conditioning professional or the fitness professional. Now, as that person gets injured, it might be that the healthcare professional takes over, wears that hat, but ultimately they're understanding that the strength and conditioning needs to continue. So while this person, now the healthcare provider, takes ownership, the strength and conditioning still needs to be part of that to ensure that this person doesn't lose the strength, everything they've worked on. So as they overcome the injury, the strength and conditioning specialist now takes over again, and now the healthcare professional drops. And understanding there's an exchange of ownership based on the season or what is happening with that athlete. Well, let's say, what if the athlete is in season and doesn't have any pain? Who takes ownership? The technical coach, the soccer coach, the baseball coach. And you need to understand where an athlete is in the season, what do they need help with, and who's the team that you're working with. And if you are a strength coach, understand the healthcare professionals want to work with you. All they need to understand is who's wearing what hat and when. And if you can understand that and determine that when you first meet, you shake hands, you fist bump, which hat are you wearing? Are you taking this or am I? Perfect. And then you just learned of when to push and pull. But most people say, well, this is my box, you stay away from my box. This is mine, I'll take that. And the minute you can get rid of that and say, hey, you take this over for 6 to 8 weeks, I'll be in the background, what do you need? As they come out of pain, strength and conditioning coach comes in and takes over. Healthcare professionals say, hey, I can work on mobility, I can work on a program, injury prevention, and you're always working together, basically shifting roles. And if you can understand that, it'll set you up for success inside your practice, and no longer about this is my territory and this is yours. They work together all because they're serving the same person. And that is how fitness professionals and healthcare professionals can work together. And if you feel like you're stuck with treating any type of athletes that you see, specifically barbell athletes, maybe you see CrossFitters or you see weightlifters, you see powerlifters, or you want to see those people, and you feel like you don't have that, you have a very, very small skill gap, you have to attend my Management of the Barbell Athlete course. This is where it's going to help you create a nice healthy gap between anybody who touches a barbell, whether it's your first time or your 1000th time. If you're interested in signing up, go ahead and click on any of the links below, and I'm excited to see you inside the course.